My start this week, I think it's gonna be Tyler S. Uh, he's kind of emerged into a situation where the team is just overall really, really bad. Again, team plagued by injuries, mostly on the running back end, where they've had, you know, their number one out, then their number two out, three's been out. So it's just kind of like a crapshoot of like who can run the ball, who can walk this week. Uh, I'm very impressed with what he's done so far. Um, his ability to not only run it on the ground and use his legs. I mean, he's not a small guy. It's coming in at like 6'5", 2 something. He is 20, so he's on the older edge of being that. It's almost on the Brandon Weeden cusp of being almost 30 and being a rookie.
Yeah.
His accuracy is actually very impressive to me. His composure within the pocket, and then when he escapes, honestly, is finding his best receiver, Chris Olave, who is no longer hurt. He's concussion free since 25, which is good. We love seeing that. Uh, I like what I think is if I was a Saints fan, right, and Noah, you're listening out there, I'd be very happy with the results so far. The record doesn't show what the potential could be when everyone's not healthy. I think Juwan Johnson's back there receiving it as a tight end. He's done very well the last few weeks. Tyler S. He kind of might have a franchise quarterback here if he doesn't hit that sophomore slump. He's produced around averaging the last 4 or 5 weeks about 17 to 22 points fantasy wise, and has led his team. I don't know why, but the four straight victories. Um, I think overall, just very impressed. I'm kind of overshadowing, kind of forecasting, hopefully for next year, where the Saints are actually no longer the butt of the joke when people play them. I know when people play against them, they're like, oh, well, it's clearly the other team's going to win. I'd be a little leery of picking that other team now, especially if Tyler Shough kind of steps into that role again. And they deem him the starter going forward, and maybe Devin Neal got an autograph by you. If you could step up just a little bit more, become not injured, and Chris Olave, he keeps doing what he's doing. I mean, they force feeding the guy, and I think he's what top six receiver right now in the league for just sheer targets and his
Yep.
ability to beat people down the
Six
field.
interceptions, seventh in yards, seventh in touchdowns.
I mean, he's doing incredible things. Could you imagine if they just had like a number two there to kind of alleviate just a little bit of that pressure, and then you beefed up that defense just a little bit more? I mean, I mean, there's some teams out there that they're 3, 4, 5 years away from being a contender. I'm not saying that the Saints are a piece or two away from being unstoppable, but having a fighting chance in that division could, mean something. So I think Tyler S is gonna kind of finish off the year very, very strong against Atlanta. Last time he played Atlanta, he only had 9 fantasy points, kind of struggled. Ever since then, that man's been on a tear. So, kind of hoping that they kind of take the other direction and they come out on top on this one. I think all of us picked Atlanta for obvious reasons, but this
Yeah.
should be a good Tyler S game. Good way to end the year for him and the Saints overall. They'll pick up a loss, but I think going into next year, you could be happy and could sleep a few extra hours at night thinking that there might be a little bit of light on that horizon over there. So I think Tyler has to be a good start this week.